Dear friends, have you ever received news that an elderly loved one, someone who just last week was still laughing, walking, and sharing meals with the family, suddenly passed away within just a few days or weeks? And in shock, you wonder, how could it happen so quickly? They seem perfectly fine. Then we try to comfort ourselves. Maybe it was a sudden, severe illness. But no, not necessarily. Death never arrives in complete silence. It knocks, quietly, subtly. The only problem is, we often fail to recognize its call. The human body possesses a mysterious intelligence. It knows when its time is near. It sends signals, messages, yet unfortunately, many only notice them when it's too late. And that is why I'm here today, not to talk about death, but to speak of love in its final moments. Because when we understand these 6 signs of an approaching farewell, we can cherish, prepare, and express our love in time. Sign 1. Severe loss of appetite. In the past, our grandparents might have eaten 3 meals a day, cooked for themselves, and even reminded their children and grandchildren to eat on time and stay healthy. Then one day, they start losing interest in food, just a few spoonfuls of porridge, or even just a sip of water throughout the day. Don't be too quick to assume it's simply old age leading to a smaller appetite, because in reality, their body may be entering a phase of withdrawal, gradually shutting down its internal functions. I once witnessed this with my neighbor, Martha, a woman who loved cooking, suddenly skipping meals, losing her sense of enjoyment in food. Her family thought she had just lost her appetite, but less than 3 months later, she passed away peacefully in her sleep. That was not a coincidence. It was a sign. Sign 2. Reduced speech and social withdrawal. Some people are cheerful and talkative their whole lives, but then, suddenly, they grow quiet. They stop chatting, stop listening, stop wanting to engage. Could it be sadness? Possibly, but it could also be a silent preparation for an impending farewell. Mr. Robert, once known as the comedian of the neighborhood, spent his final weeks just sitting on his porch, gazing into the distance. He once said, "There's nothing left for me to say anymore." And a few weeks later, he fell silent forever. Some elderly people even say things that send chills down our spine. "I'll be seeing my ancestors soon," or "I don't think I have much time left." These are not mere superstitions or ominous words. They are profound feelings that arise from deep within their being. Sign 3. Sleeping more in difficulty. Waking up in the past, they would wake up at 6 a.m. to make tea and tend to the garden. Now they sleep most of the day, waking for just a few minutes before drifting off again. It's not laziness. Their body's gradually shifting into a long-term rest mode. This is how the body prepares for a new journey, the eternal one. Mr. James, who used to sit under the old banyan tree every morning, sharing stories of the past, eventually spent his days lying in bed, unwilling to get up. Then one day he suddenly woke up, ate well, and spoke warmly with everyone. His family thought he was getting better. But the next day, he passed away in his sleep. That brief moment of clarity was the final light before the sunset. Sign 4. Confusion and drifting into the past. They may ask the same questions repeatedly, mix up dates, or even fail to recognize their own home and family members. Some speak of how ancestors visited them last night, or smile and chat with loved ones who have long passed away. Dear friends, don't be too quick to dismiss this as mere dreaming. It could be their mind slowly detaching from the present, preparing to step into another world, a world of memories and eternity. We don't need to correct them. We just need to be there, hold their hand, and gently reassure them. "It's okay, Grandma. I'm here with you." Sign 5. Changes in behavior and subtle goodbyes. Some people, who have been reserved their whole lives, suddenly start calling their children and grandchildren to share their final thoughts. Others begin giving away treasured keepsakes, carefully passing down old journals and photographs. Some even reach out to an old friend they haven't spoken to in 20 years. This is not random. It is the softest farewell they can leave behind. And strangely, many people experience a sudden burst of energy and clarity just before passing. Don't be too quick to celebrate. This may be the final sunrise before the eternal sunset. Sign 6. Changes in breathing and circulation. You may notice their breathing becoming weaker, sometimes rapid, Other times pausing for a few seconds. Their hands and feet grow cold, lips turn blue, skin becomes pale. Could it be illness? Perhaps. But if these signs appear alongside the previous ones, it is likely that their journey is coming to an end. A fragile, uneven breath, a distant gaze. If we pay attention to these little details, we will understand when it is time to let go, with all the love in our hearts. Dear friends, if today's message has touched your heart, if even a small part of it reminds you of your parents, your grandparents, then please remember, every moment of love is worth far more than a lifetime of regret. And if you wish to continue this journey with me, caring for the physical and mental well-being of our beloved elders, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss the heartfelt, meaningful, and helpful videos to come. Every follow, every comment from you is the motivation that drives me to keep sharing these life stories with my heart, my experiences, and my deepest gratitude for the generation that sacrificed so much for us. Thank you for listening.